Good morning, Junior 3. We will continue the last lesson talking about when habitats change. Okay? So when we try to fix one problem, we maybe make or create another one. Like what? Like this cane toad. This cane toad, like a big frog, eat different things like small rats and reptiles and small birds. Okay, this cane toad control the number of rats. Okay, it eats rats and other beasts on farms. Okay, beasts like worms or insects. Okay, this cane toad can benefit our environment by control the number of rats and control other beasts of farms. Okay, this cane toad bring it to another place to make this benefit. Like what? Like Philippines, like Caribbeans and Japanese island. Okay, Caribbean here, the place of this Caribbean here. This is a map of world, our world. This is what Caribbean. Okay, Philippine here, Philippine island here. Okay, Philippines island in the north or south? In the south. East or west? In the east. So Philippines is in the southern east. Yes, southern east. And the Caribbean in the southern west. Right? Okay. So cane toad, the people bring cane toad to what? To control rats and other beasts on farm. But there is a problem or no? Yes, there is a problem, because the cane toad reproduce or give baby with a big number of baby cane toad. Okay, so the cane toad eat the plants and eat more amount of plants. Okay, and this is a harm of environment, not benefit. Okay, so when we try to solve this problem, we make a new problem. We want to try what? To solve what? To solve the problem of number of rats and number of beasts. Okay, the cane toad control this number, but cane toad reproduce number or many number of baby cane toad. So this is what? This is a problem, right? Okay. We can communicate our choices by make a sign. Make what? A sign. Okay, without talking we can make a sign. Like when we do this sign, this may be yes, this sign means no, this sign means finish, this sign means drink. When we put things in our in front of our mouth, okay, this sign maybe what? Drink. Okay, so this is called what? Simulation. Called what? Simulation. What's the meaning of simulation? Simulation is a way to show how something happened. Is a way to show how something happened. Okay, like this boy wear a glass. This glass is a 3D glass. This glass show him how something happened, right? Like video game or playing the computer game or mobile game like PUBG. Okay, this PUBG is a simulation of a real war, right? So simulation is a way to show how something happened. Right, the date 24-12-2020. We analyze simulation results. Okay, What happened to the number of goats at the end of each year round during this activity? This activity in our class. Okay, can you remember? Okay, we write here numbers. Okay, the number of goats at the end of each year maybe increase or maybe decrease, right? So the number of goats increase or maybe decrease, right? So the number of goats maybe increase or decrease. During the activity, the goat experienced some very good year. When the number of goats was large, what happened the following year and why? The number decreased, right? So the number decreased after the next year. So there were not enough resources. Resources of what? Of food, water, and shelter. So the goat will die. So the number of goats will decrease. Decrease means subtract. Increase means addition. Okay. So the number of goats decrease according to what? There were not enough resources like food, water, and shelter. Okay. So the number of goats increase. Why? Because the goats find a big amount of food and they reproduce or give baby a new one baby. Okay. So what happened when the number of goats was large? The next round the number decreased. Why? Because there is no food, no water, no shelter. What happened to the number when the number is small? It increase. Yes, the goat find a big amount of food and they reproduce a new one or give baby. Turn the page. Why do you think the number of goats never stayed at the same? Why the number is different from one year to another? Okay, this is due to what? Or because what? Because differences are in reproducing rate, number of new little goat. Okay, the number of goats may be 10 or the number of new goats at the next year maybe 12, maybe 15. Okay, so the differences of this number causes the difference of number of goats. Okay, so the number of goats never stayed at the same. The drought or flood affect the goat. How? The drought, the meaning of drought means no water and the land become dry and cracked, become hard and cracked. Okay, but flood means what? Means more amount of water caused by heavy rains. Okay, so the drought or flood affects the goat. Why? Because it destroys their habitat. The goat can't survive. The goat can't what? Can't survive. I learned what at the end? I learned that the effects of changes to an environment over time maybe harm our environment or maybe benefit our environment. Okay, so effects may be harm or maybe benefit, not harm only or not benefit only. Turn the page and write the date. 24-12-2020. We complete the boxes to plan an informational brochure. Okay, this brochure like a brochure of My Way or brochure of Oriflame. Okay, this tell the reader important information. about a topic or place or any product. Okay, so this is called brochure. Okay, so we complete the boxes to plan an informational what brochure. A problem that need to be solved is what? This problem is about hyacinth plant or Nile plant. Nile plant block the sunlight from reaching to the plant under the water. So sunlight and oxygen don't reach to the plants under water. This is a problem. Okay, we need to what? We need to solve it. How we can solve it? Before we solve it, we need to know what's the causes of this problem. The causes of this problem is growing of water hyacinths. This is a cause, right? The problem is sunlight and oxygen don't reach to the plant. This is a problem, but the causes of it is what? Growing of water hyacinths Nile. The effect of this problem, underwater plants can't survive. The underwater plants can't survive because the sunlight and oxygen don't reach to this plant. So we want to what? We want to solve it. How? The potential solution, what can we do? We can removing or collecting water hyacinths with a machine. With what? With a machine like this machine. Okay, this machine do what? Remove water hyacinths from the water. Okay, we can bring animal feed on Nile. Any animal can feed on, like cane toad eat plants. Okay, we can bring another animal to what? To eat Nile. Where to get more information? We can get more information from library or from the internet. Okay, look at this animal can eat these water hyacinths. Okay, this is like a prairie dog eat these plants, so it removes the Nile from the water. Okay, again, what the meaning of what's the problem? The sunlight and oxygen don't reach to the plant under what? Underwater. The causes of this is growing of water hyacinths. The effect of this problem is underwater plants can't survive. This is effect. This is harm effect. Okay, we can remove this water hyacinths by a machine, or we can bring animal feed onward in Nile. This information we get it from what? From library or from internet. Look at this video about water hyacinths.
Water hyacinth. This South American native aquatic plant is not hard to recognize. It grows about 3 feet tall and sports luscious lavender blooms with a distinctive yellow spot on just one of its 6 petals. Although it is beautiful, the crimes that this aquatic plant has committed are so great that it should be locked away forever. If only that worked. Water hyacinth forms dense, sprawling mats on the water.
Look at this water hyacinth covers the water. Okay, it's a very wide plant. Okay,
surface that even boats have a hard time penetrating. Those mats become islands of their own, providing the perfect environment for other semi-aquatic plants and grasses to sprout. It is freakishly prolific, doubling its population every 2 weeks. Because of that, it's gone on a crime spree in Asia, Australia, and the Americas and other parts of Africa. This plant ranks as one of the world's worst aquatic weeds.
Okay, thank you, Junior 3.